98.5 Sports Hub, it's Toucher and Rich. Wallach and I out at Celtics Media Day, and in an offseason that has had so many dramatic changes, Jayson Tatum has been right in the middle of all of it, and there was no change more drastic than the tattoo of Will Smith that he got on his body during the offseason. Can you tell us a little bit about the Will Smith tattoo that you received?
So I love tattoos, and I use tattoos as a way to express myself, and I have a lot of tattoos. So this offseason, I got a tattoo on the left side of my leg, and 4 letters, it says life. It's really a story about, my favorite movies. And in the basement of my house is covered in movie posters. So Life is my favorite movie of all time.
The Eddie Murphy movie, right?
Eddie Murphy and
great movie.
Martin Lawrence.
It's underrated. Like, when you talk about Eddie Murphy's movies, that's never one of the ones that's at the top. But, man, that is a sneaky great movie.
So that's my favorite movie, and inside of each letter is a character from some of my other favorite movies. So I have Denzel Washington from John Q. I have Will Smith from Hitch when he got the allergic reaction.
Okay. I got to stop for a second. I'm sorry. The Will Smith picture, the one from Hitch, it's when his face is all swollen up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What happened there? Did he eat something wrong?
Yes,
or whatever?
He had an allergic reaction. Was it sushi?
Okay.
He ate some food. He was allergic.
All right.
That's right.
So did you bring in the picture to the tattoo artist and say, I want this exact photo of Will Smith's face?
Mm-hmm. No,
okay.
I told him
Did
what
he try to talk you out of it?
You sure?
You know what, to be honest, people can get tattoos wherever, but you got one that I can honestly say probably no one else in the world has a tattoo of that. Does Will Smith know you have that?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so tell me about that. Did he reach out to you?
He mentioned some comment on Instagram, out of all the movies.
Even he said that.
I know. There have been, Men in Black. You could go 100 different directions.
Yeah, he's been in important movies like 6 Degrees of Separation.
Ali, a bunch of them.
But it's the one scene from Hitch. So he reached out, and did you reach him back?
Yeah, I said we can have a conversation about it one day.
So you, on one of them you have Denzel and John Q. John Q, by the way, in my opinion, not one of the best Denzel movies, but one of the best scenes that Denzel's ever been in. It's like this really serious. What was he talking about? His son, I believe, at that point.
Son needed a heart transplant.
Yes,
they didn't have enough money.
Oh, he's just the best. Okay, so what's in the F and the E? What are the other 2 letters?
Wesley Snipes from White Man Can't Jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and then Dash from The Incredibles animated movie.
Nice, okay. Nice. Now, did you see the new Jack Harlow remake of White Men Can't Jump?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
It was good. It was funny, right? An easy movie to watch.
That was straight to Netflix, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was, unfortunately.
Did you like all of White Men Can't Jump, or just the first half of it?
Of the new one or the old one?
No, the old one.
I love from the beginning to end.
You do? Okay,
really?
Okay. Because the first half of it, I think, is spectacular. Like the trash talk scenes at the beginning were great. And then, actually, to be quite honest,
you kind of lose it and watch when Marcus Johnson pulls out the gun and he's going to kill everybody.
I remember Rosie Perez showed up, and then I just didn't remember anything really after that.
Now, Woody Harrelson's a better basketball player than Wesley Snipes, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson's really, really good. And have you ever played with these guys?
No, I haven't, but I've heard about them.
What about Sandler or any of those guys? Because they're local, and I know he likes to get some players together. Is there any celebrity, any actor that you've played basketball with?
Actor?
Yeah.
No.
Or maybe even an artist, musical artist?
Musical artist, the rapper 2 Chainz. He's pretty good.
He can hold his own?
And he's pretty tall, 6'5", too.
Okay.
So he got some game.
Well, this offseason, it was interesting because the last week has been crazy with how all the movement has happened with the Bucks and obviously with here. When Damian Lillard was out and about, you were very open about trying to recruit him here. And I know that he kind of would laugh off Boston. They're you never took Boston seriously. What did you think about him? Just kind of every time you would reach out, he would be like, Miami. Did you ever pull him aside or direct message him and go, come on, man, I'm really serious about this?
Dame is somebody I got a really great relationship with. Known him for a long time. And we played on the USA team together, won a gold medal. So somebody I talk to frequently. And just kind of told him, Boston would love to have you, if you ever considered it. I wasn't, trying to change his mind, right? When somebody has their mind made up, you have to respect it. But, just – we talk on FaceTime from time to time, and so, every once in a while I'll just be like, Boston is a great place, if you didn't know.
And what did you think about him just kind of being like, nope, no Boston?
People like what they like,
Yeah.
and that's fair. When somebody wants to go somewhere, can't be mad at them. Everybody is entitled and to feel how they feel and should be able to go where they want.
What was your first reaction when you found out that he was going to Milwaukee?
That they're going to be really good.
You're going to have your hands full. Yeah. And then what was your reaction when yesterday you got the news that you're going to have a new teammate, Jrue Holiday?
It's twofold because Rob has been my teammate for 5 seasons, and, a big part of the success that I've been a part of here. So somebody I was really, really close with. Love Jrue and excited, but at the same time, it's like, you grow relationships with these guys, and then, you just never know somebody's leaving and getting traded. And the same with Malcolm. Malcolm was only here for a year, but, he had a great season, and he's a great teammate and, a true professional. You hate to see guys leave, but, I'm excited, that we have Jrue.
And the other part of it is you don't have to deal with Jrue over a 7-game series, dealing with him, D'ing you up. That's the other part of it. He is one of the best defenders in the world.
Absolutely.
So it also helps that he's not in Miami, he's not in Philadelphia, he's on your team, and now you don't have to play him in the playoffs. That's the big plus.
I'm very happy that we have him.
Well, this is going to be a great year for you guys. I know that everyone's excited, especially with all the moves, but there's unfortunately one thing with the Celtics that I think a lot of people are definitely wish wasn't happening, and that's Mike Gorman, announcer for the Celtics. This is going to be his final year doing the play-by-play for you guys. Mike's on our show once a week. He's a dear friend. Is there any time that you remember speaking with him, or do you have any good memories of Mike in his final year before he ends up retiring?
Celtic legend, somebody that's been doing this for a very, very long time, and, people adore and love and respect. And hopefully, we can send them out on a high note and, win it all this year.
Well, that's a guy you should talk movies with. Mike Gorman will talk your ear off about movies. That guy knows everything about anything, and I guarantee you he would also tell you that Hitch is one of his favorite Will Smith films as well.
That's true.
Yeah,
and Top Gun Maverick, those are the two.
Although he would have gotten a Kevin James tattoo from
That's
Hitch.
true.
He would have gotten maybe him doing the dance at the end, possibly instead. Well, congratulations, Jayson. This is the fans are excited, especially even after this last week, and everyone loved Rob and everyone loved Malcolm, but it's an exciting sign of things to come. And, man, the East, this is going to be fun, man. It's going to be a fun year.
Looking forward to it.
All right, well, Jayson, great
Thank you,
stuff,
Jayson.
man. Congratulations.